say this shift, do you have a sense of what humanity is heading for? Do you think, like Bruce Lipton talks about, spontaneous evolution? Do you think humanity as a collective is heading for a moment of a spontaneous
Honestly,
awakening?
I've been thinking every single thing in every single manner, and I really don't know. But I can feel that something is happening. I mean, when I was very young, I used to be exposed. I was, living with a lot of, knowing a lot of hippies, and like in the 60s and 70s. Ever since then, people have been talking about this age of Aquarius, and then like if you had explored or had every kind of spirituality and every kind of discipline will tell you that yes, the whole creation is moving to a new consciousness. So everybody can't be talking nonsense. So like it's there, it's going to happen. For those who are inclined to spirituality, or I tend to call it reality. It's going to happen. I mean, some of you might still be very trapped in this world, but you realize it too. I really believe you will realize it too.
And I think what you say is it's beyond knowing, it's a feeling, and
It's a
it's
feeling,
occurring
yeah.
inside of us.
Yes.
Because we
It's
know
real knowledge, because real knowledge is not something that you can write down, or those are just data's information. But real knowledge is something which comes from the heart, and this kind of things come from the heart. It's there. So that is real knowledge.
you can feel it.
You can feel it. Yeah.
It feels like this great renaissance is occurring, and the artist, the unique expression of each person is coming out. What is the thing that's lighting you up these days?
It's really just.
You can
Yeah.
say that word love again.
Yeah, love is always going to be there, but I have almost this yearning that I don't want to learn like what people might think normal things. I mean, there's so many things that I want to know, that I'm like even like real geometry, like this ether, this space that people are talking about. It's not. It's something which people have been dismissing. I dismissed it for a while when I was younger, but no, I think it's time we look into these things that we can't see, and that's what interests me. When I wake up, I open my eyes. I know I'm not seeing everything, and therefore I want to see everything. Kind of thing. I know when I feel something, when somebody presents me with something, now I don't look at it as what I see. I try to look what is it that I don't see in this problem. So to me, that's something that is something new, and I think that's an advancement on my part. So, which I'm so happy about, and.
Well, I think that's a beautiful message too, is to learn to feel intuitively
yes,
things
intuitively,
beyond what we see with
yes.
our eyes, because the eyes can be very deceptive.
Yes,
And
it can be,
to really trust what we feel, and to use that feeling to actually see, because that opens our abilities up to these greater levels of seeing, like you say, what we currently can't see, but we have a sense of knowing that it's there.
And check this out. When you decide to go on this path, you will meet other people who are on this path every day. Is that a coincidence? You didn't plan it? No. Because it works. That's why.
And the synchronicities are
Yep,
the
that's the word.
greatest
I was
guide
using that word.
to let us
Synchronicity.
know that we are truly coming into alignment with our higher path, our higher purpose. The synchronicities that begin to open up are the clue to keep going, even though your rational mind might say it's crazy to be making these steps. Synchronicities are so outside the box of what we know, that they're the confirmation. We go, my gosh, look at all this incredible stuff that's showing up. And in the Gene Keys, Richard Rudd talks about your radiance, which is Gene keys is a system of the I Ching, and the 64 hexagrams are codons in the human DNA, but basically what he's showing is we all have blueprints, and the third gene key in our blueprint is called Radiance. And so once we start to activate and go inward to transcend our shadows or embrace our shadows, we move into higher states of consciousness called radiance, and the radiance is where the synchronicities start to open up in our life, and it's literally like gifts that us and our higher self is packaged up that start to show up as confirmation to keep going, to trust the path. Now you're really on the path.
Yes, radiance.
And that's how we met.
Yes,
Profound and amazing.
Oh, I'm not even going to go into that because I still wonder, you know, like I said, wow, you know, like. But I think what's great about that day was that I had the courage to not do the normal things that I do that day, you know, because I said, no, I'm not going to do that today, I'm going to do this.
That is so amazing, because William Brown, who you mentioned, who we have plugged into the Living Library, we talked about that, about being willing to break your habits, being willing to be in the unknown and the unfamiliar all the time, break your routines. If you love to, say, have your coffee first thing in the morning, one day get up and don't have your coffee and just get on the road and go, because you may meet someone like me.
Yeah, exactly.
But truly, that is to be okay with the uncomfortable and the unknown, to break the habits.
That's martial arts as well. That's what we train in. We try to perform in the most uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah. Just relating to that.
Any last words you'd like to share with us today?
It's putting me in a spot. Yeah. I will go back to the beginning, whereby I'm trying to be nothing. I think I'm trying to be nothing. And one of the reasons that it's good to be nothing is because nothing lasts forever.
I think we just found our wisdom for today.
Yes.
Oh, wise one. Ancient wise one. Thank you so much for joining us on the Living Library.
What was that all about? It's about blabbering.
For plugging in with your joy and your light, your inspiration.
And that's going to be immortalized, recorded.
Yeah, you bet. Plugged in to the Living Library. High five. Wow. You hear that? My ears are still ringing.
Lynn.
Infinite love, light.
Yeah, love. I love her. And not because she's tall and with long legs and blonde, okay?
We love you. Aloha.
Bye-bye. Aloha.
I can't stop it.